Hi everyone, just me again. I wanted to touch base with you about what had happened this past week and kind of just a little bit of what's going to happen in this coming week. I'm very excited about what had just happened this past week. I did a lot of warm-ups, and on the days I didn't do warm-ups in one school, I did uh, warm-ups at the other, and I did lit at that school. So I would do warm-ups at one school and then lit, and then the next day I would do lit and then warm-ups, and kind of alternated in there. So I got lots of podium time and podium time with every choir every day. So things are going really well. They're starting to really get a feel for why I'm doing things, and that they're starting to realize that there's a purpose. As a very wise woman once told me, purpose is the prerequisite to learning and progress. And now that they know what my purpose is and why, my rationale and my reasoning for doing certain things, they start to cooperate and they start to adapt a little bit better. So things are going really well there in both warm-ups and lit. I'm very excited to see, especially in the lit category, where they're going to take things. In the middle school we're doing One Wish and then Pia Jesu. In the high school I'm doing Adoramos Te by Palestrina for our women's choir. Really interesting arrangement for SSAA, for part women, because obviously it was written for men and castrati and boys choir back then, but it's kind of arranged in a different manner, and it's a really interesting piece. And the next piece is Bohorodice Devo by Sergei Rachmaninoff, which is a fantastic piece, and I did that a couple years ago with University Chorale and Seraphic Fire and our tour in Miami, Mexico. And I fell in love with the piece, and I think it's appropriate for them because they have that kind of depth to their sound, especially for a high school choir. They've got just incredible tone, and they can produce, which is great. So that's why I gave that piece to them. The Russian will probably be the most challenging aspect of that piece, but as long as I'm able to brush up on it and able to instruct it as well as it was instructed to me, or at least half as well as it was instructed to me, I think it'll be a successful piece. So very excited about Bohorodice Devo, and I think chorale's going to do great with it. So Friday was a very, very important day for my internship. Dr. G, hi Dr. G, came and observed me, and from her eyes, she told me I did well, and I'm excited for that. And I know the things that I need to work on. Part of my issue, and for those of you that know me, know that I overthink a lot, and I had a plan, and I was meaning to stick to the plan. However, at the last minute, a couple hours before, I decided to change the plan and alter it in different ways, and I should not have done that. So, live and learn, I guess, educate and learn. So, now I know to kind of just stick with it, and no matter what the plan is, you'll still have teachable moments, and you'll still be able to have a successful instruction and a successful lesson, even if you have a plan that may not be ideal, and then from that you can learn. And even after the lesson, she sat me down and she went through some techniques with me and helped me remember some methods that we learned in general methods that I can then take, copy and paste, and put into a choral setting, which especially for 6th and 7th graders really works, because you're transitioning them from the elementary and the general classroom into a complete choral setting. And you can even take general methods and put it into high school methods. There's no rule saying you can't, but being able to put those methods and kind of create a hybrid lesson is something that I'm going to adapt and kind of fuse into each other. So that's kind of where I am. Overall it went well, and it was great seeing her. I have not seen her much in the last 6 months or so. So things are going well. This next week, in fact tomorrow, I have my first day 100% fully dedicated to all the classes. My mentor is gone at Michigan State tomorrow. He's taking an octet from chorale, and they're doing a workshop at Michigan State. So I'm very excited that I get to go. I get to do all the lesson plans for tomorrow and all the sessions. Even though I'm a little jealous that they get to go to MSU for this great workshop with, I'm sure, Dr. Rail and Dr. Reed and Dr. Snow and all of them. I'm sure it'd be a fantastic experience, but this is also an experience that I wouldn't give up for the world. So, and on top of tomorrow, which is Monday, I'm also doing a lot of lit and a lot of warm-ups again this week. I think Tuesday through Friday I get like 20 minutes in front of each ensemble. So a lot of great experiences, and I can't wait to see what the week has to hold. So thanks again for all of your support. Love you all, and have a fantastic week, and I will see you later. Bye.